Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yardy Cat Crochet, and this is a Happy Mail video. Woo! As you can tell, I've been still struggling with a cold. um, it's been 2 weeks now, so I don't have the big C because I took the test. Unless the test cannot detect the strain, I don't know. So, but I had to do this video, otherwise I wouldn't subject you to my face and my sound. Uh, because I got Happy Mail today, and I'm not lying because look, it says, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I get, it says on the bottom there, Happy Mail from O Fire Company. Everybody knows what O Fire makes, and if you don't, it's crochet hooks. It wasn't a big secret, but anyway, now this says it's Happy Mail. It is Happy Mail, but it's Happy Mail that I bought for myself to make myself happy because I've been sick. And when I'm sick, I should not be allowed to doom scroll on the internet with my card. Everybody tell my husband. No, he knows I ordered it. But I've been wanting to try this company for a while. I'm so sorry that the first time I'm reporting on this company that they have to deal with my cold in their nice video about their hook. So I do apologize to, I think her name is Ashley. But I want to use this hook. I want to get it out of here, and I cannot wait till I feel better to make this video. So you guys are just going to have to deal with it. But anyway, let's get this open. I don't want to show you the front. I really love the little, I don't know what that is. It looks like a little groundhog or oh, you know what? I think this shipped from Arizona. It could be a prairie dog. And if it is, that's really cool because I love prairie dogs. I'd have a prairie dog as a pet if I could afford the vet bill because I'm sure their needs are much different than our puppies' needs. I call her a puppy, but she's 16 years old. So, I'm sorry, it's a little bit hard to get into the package, but mostly because I have rheumatoid arthritis. I love their package, by the way. It's so sparkly. Okay, so let me get this paperwork out of here. I'm glad they ship it in protective covering because I was so worried about it getting broke in the mail. Okay, oh, and it tells you about how to care for them on there. If you need a screenshot, you can screenshot it. I give you permission. And it says, thank you for your order. Welcome to O Fire Co. community. We are, sorry, I had a shower and I'm just sweaty. Welcome to the O Fire Co. community. We are so excited to be part of your fiber arts journey and are committed to being your creative escape. Your support means the world to us, allowing us to continue crafting handmade tools and accessories with love and care. Thank you for choosing O Fire Co. We can't wait to see the beautiful creations you bring to life. Happy crafting. Hold on just a second. I'm going to let my mom know that I am filming. She'll laugh whenever she watches this video. Crap. Sorry about my language. Let's see. I want to do this quickly. Filming. You're in the video. She'll think that's funny. So anyway, I think it's cute. Look, it's a little cat on the bottom. It's adorable. And it says, just handle with care, avoid exposure to extreme temperatures or moisture, which is going to stay in my house. I would never leave something I paid good money for. And I got mine on sale because I rarely ever buy anything unless it's on sale. And that's why it took me so long to buy one, because they are not in my price range. I'm not saying they're expensive, because they are beautiful hooks. And I know because I have a friend that does um, acrylics, and uh, it takes a long time to make these, to cure these, to polish these, and it is really darn hard to get the acrylic down into, because there's a hook, right? And you got to get the acrylic down into the rubber molds, or whatever they use for silicone, and get the bubbles out and get the hook to come out right. And my friend, when she was doing it, had to make so many to get a good one. So the price that you have to pay is equal to the amount of stress these people have to go through to get these hooks to come out right. So I was okay with the price, but I was waiting for a sale because of my budget. So keep that in mind. It says keep hooks away from hard surfaces to avoid breaks, and it shows a cat knocking them off the surface, which my cat would do. And so I'm guessing if they hit a hard floor, they would bust. I mean, it's a hard acrylic object, and a hard floor, it would be like knocking a glass off a table. But anyway, they come in these really cute cases to help keep your hook safe. And it has a little hanging thing. Although I don't know, with the risk of them breaking, I mean, that's very strong. But with the risk of them breaking, I don't know if I would hang it by it. Although it would look cute on the Christmas tree if you had a few of these here and there, and then your significant other, whoever they may be, you got them a few hooks for Christmas. Hint, hint to my husband. Yes. You'll see my eye shut and not be able to open right away. I'm not having a stroke. I have had a stroke. So I can't control the muscles on this side of my eye. Sometimes I can't get my eye to open. So don't think I'm having a stroke unless I actually slept over in the chair. Then somebody call 911 in Indiana, please. But anyway, by the time you saw it, it would be way past the time to get me some help. So you don't have to do that. But anyway, I'm pulling up at the top. It's a cork. Well, a cork and a sponge. So it's half cork, half sponge. That's pretty cool. I'm going to keep this case to keep my hook in. And I ordered a 5.5 because that's the size that I use the most. It had this little rubber thing in it to keep the hook, you know, centered in the tube. And here we go. Isn't that beautiful? Immediately I drop it. It's called, sorry, I didn't mean to give you a full view of this. It's called candy cord, and you can see why. Isn't that beautiful? I love the sparkle in the middle part. Well, it has it on the end too, but you guys know that I love orange. So sorry about my face. You guys know that I love orange very much. And when I saw this one and saw that it was on sale, I said, mine. And I got it. And hold on. I'm so sorry, you guys. You can tell I'm sick. But anyway, it says 5.5 millimeter, fire, and I think that's an eye. I can't tell between eyes and woods. But anyway, it has, let me see if I can get this. It has that kind of a hook. I think that's called, is that called inline? I don't know. I can't bring anything to my mind right now. But I love that. I love that so much. I hope that you guys love it and enjoyed seeing it. In case you were thinking about getting you one, I'll try to put a link to her. I don't know if she, oh crap, sorry again about my language. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel. She probably does. I do know she has an Instagram because that's how I found this. But isn't that cool? And then the plug goes back in there and it holds pretty good. I don't know if I'd risk it because if you pay good money for your equipment, so you buy equipment that is good quality, and I will do a review on how it crochets up later. But if you buy a tool that is a little bit more money because it's good quality, you want to keep your tools in good shape. So I don't know if I'd hang it from a tree, but I guess you probably could. I paid, and it's no longer on sale. It was a limited edition candy corn hook, and I filmed it the day I received it. So I don't know. You might could find some, but I paid $19.99. I don't know what they are originally, but I didn't feel like that was too bad. And then I paid $7.75 shipping, so it ended up being $27.74 with tax. Um, and it came in this bubble mailer, which is also more protective. So I feel like they protect their products so you can get it safely. I'm sure that they would remedy if you had an issue during shipping. But if you look at the top there, that is their they got their Instagram, email, and I don't know what that is. You guys will have to tell me what that symbol means. But it doesn't look like they have a YouTube. But anyway, those are all the ways you could get in touch with them. And I just want to say one other thing, and I hope I get a cute little picture of my brother's dogs. But my brother, Jesse, he got 2 dogs from a Frenchie rescue. And one of them, whose name is Miles, they had to drive a long way to get him, which is funny because of that song, I Would Walk 500 Miles. And I would walk 500 more. Well, they did have to drive from DC to somewhere in Texas where this dog was being fostered. And his fostering was done by people donating money to the Frenchie Rescue. And so his name is appropriate because they had to go that far to get him. And I should have a picture of him up here. And then their other dog that they also got from a rescue, his name is Jax. Jinx? Or no, Jinx is my dad's dog. Okay, Jax. And yeah, because we call him Captain Jax Sparrow. And the reason why we call him that now is because he had one of his eyes removed. And you'll see in the picture. And so he's a little pirate now, and we call him Captain Jax Sparrow, which I think is super cute. Well, anyway, long story short, if you guys have seen my last 2 shorts, they were about See's Candy Company, SEE''S, is having a fundraiser, and 20% of the proceeds go to the animal rescue, and their goal is $2,000. Now, when you get in there and you see the amount that they've raised so far, that's just the 20%. They have gotten more money in sales, but what you see on that screen is 20% of what they've sold so far. And you gotta think the making of the candy, the workers, and the shipping. And but there are some really good price stuff, and hopefully right now you're seeing, putting them up all over the place, you're seeing a few of their things that I thought was cheap enough to buy. I might even show my order on there. I ordered a thing of candy for my husband for Christmas, because you got to buy the Christmas candy, so you might as well buy a gift and double duty on it for it being a gift to the rescue. What's the better thing? Buy a Christmas present and then give to a charity. I think that's awesome. The money goes towards their fostering. The fosters don't get any money themselves, but the dogs need to be taken to the vet. Some of them have special needs because they've been in an abusive situation or what have you. Like we got my cat Kage from a rescue, and he was part of a hoarding situation, and he was the last one to get adopted, and we adopted him. They all had Disney names, but we changed Kage's name because it was a bit ridiculous. But anyway, um, but so there's costs involved in getting these dogs um, into homes. And sometimes they have to be fostered, like Miles. And his foster family did love him, would have kept him if they didn't have dogs of their own. She was sad to see him go. So it's a little heart wrenching when you have to give him up. But it's a selfless, thankless job. And to ease some of the responsibility on the foster people, they have charity to raise funds. So, if long story short, if you need to buy some Christmas candy, or I got, and you'll be seeing my part, I got candy for my husband's Christmas. I got me a coffee mug because they have coffee mugs and I collect them. And I got they had these cooler bags, which would be perfect for project bags or bringing home groceries sometimes if you have to make long drives. I have a couple friends that have to drive long ways sometimes to get their stuff. So it would be good for like bringing your groceries home. Or going on a long trip and you need to take some drinks or whatever, you could have it for that. Just recently I found out my car has a little cooler in the back seat under the floorboard. I was like, well, that's weird. But we got our car inherited to us, and we didn't know all the features that it had when my father-in-law bought it. But anyway, so there'll be a link in the description. Now, if it doesn't turn up blue, like most links will be blue, if it's still white when I put it into the description box, all you have to do is hold it down, and it'll say copy, or it'll say proceed to site or whatever. It says something about go directly to site or something, and you can push that. Then it takes you to a little screen that says continue to site, which I don't know why you go to that screen, but you just push the button on the bottom. It's perfectly safe. I did it, and then it takes you to the fundraiser page, which I may have a picture of that up here somewhere too. And you'll be doing something. You'll be receiving the gift that you're getting for somebody, and you'll also be helping out the Frenchie Rescue, and it's a good thing. So I just thought I'd put it out there. I made the couple reels, and I'm making this video. That might be the last time you see it. I may make some more videos, I don't know. But I just want to do my part. Be a little joy bomb in whatever corner of the universe that is going on. And C's Candy is really famous. They have good quality products. But if you just go to their website, you won't find it unless you do some searching around. And so it'll take you directly to the fundraiser page. I think the fundraiser company that helps with the fundraisers that aren't a part of it, I think they're called Bitly or something, but they're like a app to help people who are doing the fundraisers. So I don't know if you could find it directly in the website, but I know that I've been to the website and I didn't see it, but I got my confirmation of my shipping and everything, and my brother has worked with them before, so he knows about it. He sent it to me, and I felt comfortable with it. But anyway, and that wasn't a short story. That ended up being a long story long. But anyway, we're at 19 minutes, and I'm going to let you go. I hope you guys are being little joy bombs in your corner of the world. Share your craft, share your passion, share your joy. And if you can't do anything else while you're out about running your errands and you come across people in your day, make sure to give them your best smile, because you don't know what they've been through, and your smile might be just what they need to turn their day around. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.